Okay, immediately after recording part 9, I want to show you what has happened. The market has dropped slightly. We can see now the Dow is down about 19 points with about 40 minutes to go before the close. So that's how I just want to show you what the 5-minute charts do look like, because it's a good thing to follow up on the previous video. And we can see as of right now, we are coming back to the same line. Interestingly enough, we can now say that this was confirmed resistance. Anybody who was going for a scalp trade got a chance to get out of there about an hour or so ago, maybe less. Market's been down since, so there is your scalp trade. And now we are looking at the very exact opposite, which is the possibility that the market has come back to the same line that has been offering support here. And it seems like we are forming a double bottom. So that being the case, if you're trying to scalp the market here on this 5-minute chart, and why is this line important? It's important, number one, because it connects the lows here. We see that there was a fake move with uniform activity below the line back above it for this intraday lows, which also happened to be testing the previous lows. So that held, but you can see while it was making these fresh lows here, it was giving us a fake move by going below the line back above it. So it's coming back to test the same line. If it holds, it bounces. It's also the same line that began this nice move here that led the market hour to hour, day to day to this level here. So that line also generates another entry point like that, which is a consequence of this RSI. So this RSI movement, I don't want to confuse. I know I discussed this, but I just want to go through this quickly here. In this brief video, there was an entry here in the RSI breakout, which was this price breakout for a nice move. And so we can draw a line from that perfect entry like that. You can see that the market right now has come back to test those two lines. If those two lines hold, then the market is going to swing higher. So if anybody looking for scalp trade, this is going to swing higher. One of the reasons why I make these videos is because if you use this type of reasoning on the dailies, on the weeklies, and also on the monthlies, sometimes you can see this type of situation. And so if you observe the same thing taking place on a daily chart, it means that there's a swing trade that could be good for many days, many weeks. If it's happening on the weekly, it could suggest that the move is going to take place for weeks, and on a monthly, suggest that it's going to take for months. Here, because we are using a 5-minute chart, this is only good for a couple of minutes, maybe half an hour to an hour, maybe slightly more, or maybe it begins a bigger move. But for now, I'm going to stop the video here. And again, June 2nd, about 35 minutes to go before the market close. If you're watching this video at some point in the future, just check and see what happened after recording this video. My suspicion here is that day to day or hour to hour, minute to minute, this is a scalp trade to the upside. What it's going to do after this period and after this prediction of a bounce short term, who knows? Maybe this is what stops the market from going down. Eventually it breaks out. We shall see. On the other hand, I always need to remind all of us that even though we see one thing and anticipate one thing, if it breaks this support, which is below the green line and also below our blue line support, if it breaks that line, then it goes lower. If it finds support, it's gonna move higher. So that's how I'm gonna end the video here. And again, with about 35 minutes to go before the close. This is Tuesday, May 20, on June 2nd, 2015. Eric Mwatha, good luck, peace, and blessings. Woo! Yeah!